Good morning, Legon, and hello, hunters. My name is Mira, and welcome back to the next episode of Royal Masque. Now, a few disclaimers before we start. As you can see, I'm a little late at releasing the game. That's because another disclaimer, I had it recorded. I had it recorded before yesterday's stream yesterday, but the file somehow came corrupted. I don't know. Things get weirdness happens. Anyway, this is basically me re-recording the story portion of the minigame. So we're going to get through that, and that's going to be released. And then following this, probably tomorrow morning or maybe tomorrow afternoon, I might do all three. But tomorrow we will have the game portion of the minigame. So look forward to that. But let's go ahead and get started. I think we should just go ahead and say hello to Sai, like the rest of the guys. He is wearing his scarf. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Of course, I guess I was on this screen last time. Let's get to Royal Masque. We're gonna go ahead and get to Xavier. I did notice that all of the guys had different music that happened, which I thought was pretty interesting. Go ahead and get into Crown. At least we have one more day until chapter 3 unlocks, so let's go ahead and get into chapter 2, though. There is a bit of drama in this now, which I'm super excited about. All right, and then do this. I had a strange dream. In it, I was Prince Hamel. The magnificent throne was right before my eyes, and I walked toward it, my feet touching the red carpet. The bell rings at midnight. Countless ghosts with indistinct faces appear between me and the throne.
You cannot go there. Don't.
Who are you? What do you want me to do?
Save us. Kill him. Avenge.
The drama. This is very, what is that? Christmas Carol? This is very Christmas Carol. I guess Hamlet is like that too, which is what this is mostly based off of, is Hamlet. Everything spins. The ghosts suddenly vanish, and in their place stands Xavier. His body is covered in wounds. He's wearing attire that befits royalty, and his gaze carries a fierce gleam. He's somewhat different from the Xavier I know, one who has always been calm and quiet. Oh, why are you here? Those wounds.
Stay back.
Ooh, oh no.
Escape is no longer possible.
Oh no. Oh, look at EP. Xavier, wait!
Wake up.
Sweat soaks my forehead as I awake with a start. At my bedside lies Xavier, who's drowsy.
Did you have a nightmare?
Yeah. Wait. Why are you here?
I was walking around and saw you were sleeping at your desk. So I carried you to your bed. And then I fell asleep.
Oh, our EP boy. Let's set aside the reason for why you were passing by my bedroom in the first place. What you're currently doing is enough to make the guards arrest you.
I only wanted you to have a good night's sleep.
No, my sweet boy. Looking at Xavier's innocent yet matter-of-fact expression, I pinched the bridge of my nose. my mind drifts back to the dream I had. In my heart, the worries related to Xavier still linger. The Xavier in my dream, did he actually look like that 300 years ago? Shenanigan music. When it's time for breakfast, I head to the dining room. Xavier is sitting next to my seat.
A ceremony will be held today. Your attendant invited me to have breakfast with you.
Oh, how gracious of my attendant to invite my favorite. Since you're here, you may help me finish the salad.
Are you a picky eater, Your Majesty?
Salad, boiled eggs, oatmeal. Nutritionists certified them as healthy, but eating the same dish every day is boring. Xavier looks down and rummages through his pocket. He produces a package of rainbow-colored puffed grains. Rainbow Puff Puffs? This snack is popular in the royal capital.
So you know of it?
I gave my approval to import them, but they're high in calories. Too high, in fact. So they've become contraband in the palace.
You can have one or two. There's nothing wrong with that.
We glance at the attendants who are standing in the distance. Then I quietly lower my head and bite the snack in its It's so Mexican. I imagine her, like, looking over and then him having, like, the grain in his palm and she just hoovers it with her mouth. Just... I'm starting to see how you're more practical as a partner, Xavier.
If you like what you see, then I can offer other purchases.
Oh? Like what kind of purchases, Xavier? At breakfast, I read the Empire's important news. It's part of my routine. Xavier, look at this.
The mysterious leading actor is actually the fourth illegitimate son of the soon-to-be Empress's uncle's second aunt's cousin.
That's quite the family tree.
That's a complicated lineage. They must have stayed up all night to look at the royal family's pedigree.
And that would be a lot to look at. Here's another one. Soon-to-be Empress's secret lover revealed. Will the royal family experience upheaval?
This one looks more interesting.
There are several more articles like it. And their headlines are practically identical. Xavier and I exchange a glance. The answer is already in our minds. Someone is controlling the media narrative.
I guess a certain person is restless.
They're so curious about you. Why don't we give them something to look forward to? When your identity is revealed, regret will be the only emotion they have left. However, I use my fork to tap the back of his hand. To make them show their hand, we need to put in a bit more effort. Giving people a convincing performance is an activity you excel at. Isn't that right?
What you said is true.
Xavier picks up a crystal clear peach from the dessert plate and turns to feed it to me.
But when it comes to convincing performances, having an excellent partner is important.
That's right. We're perfect partners. I'm excited to see. I really like that they put a little bit of drama at the beginning. It really needed to have some drama. It's really nice that it's not all like cheerful either. I kind of like that there's a little bit of tension in these ones now. All right, Zany, what you got for us? Hopefully there'll be just as much tension. Oh no, well, they're starting off with this music, so. After the first act of the play, I return to my busy life that's filled with imperial responsibilities. Once the current matters at hand are done, I realize I haven't seen Zane for several days. The last performance failed to reveal anything about his true intentions. In addition, my subordinates' reports stated that he hasn't made any suspicious moves as of late. After much deliberation, I decided to test him personally. The guard at the Grand General's residence stands at attention and bows.
Your Majesty, I'll announce your arrival at once.
That won't be necessary. I'll find him myself. Hello, handsome. I make my way to Zane's study on the second floor with practiced ease. As expected, he's behind his desk. He's hunched over while working on something. My unannounced visit doesn't even elicit a hint of surprise. I walk over to his side. On the large wooden desk lies an antique pocket watch and several maintenance tools. That looks familiar. Is it the one I gave you?
Indeed. Your Majesty has an excellent memory.
He doesn't look up. Yet his movements, as he polishes the pocket watch, are remarkably gentle. This device from a previous era was a birthday gift I gave him during his time as my master. The mechanical movement gives a tangibility to the passage of time. However, these gadgets have been rendered obsolete by eons reaching towards the future. Zane always had a special fondness for antiques. It was my gift to you, yet it became your most useful tool for telling time when you trained me at the military academy. Remembering how mercilessly strict he was during training, I inwardly grumble.
It was more useful than I anticipated. Whenever you saw me take it out, you suddenly found the motivation to run faster.
How weird. That's so weird, isn't it, Zane? Anyone who sees their well-intentioned gift turned into a tool for punishment would want to finish training quickly. Only then will you put it away. Hearing my complaint, Zane gives a slight smile without saying anything. What are you doing? Is it broken? I walk over to Zane and look. He shifts slightly to the side.
No, I'm simply performing routine maintenance on it. As of late, it's been running slightly faster.
I detect the subtle implication in his calm tone and immediately retort. This pocket watch has been working for a long time. It's only natural for it to change without you noticing. Whether it runs fast or slow is its own prerogative. There's no need to fix it. He glances at me, reaches around to retrieve a repair tool, and then lowers his head. He doesn't say anything. I watch him work on the pocket watch while idly fidgeting with nearby objects. I hear a beep next to me. I look over and realize I accidentally touched a box. Ooh. Assuming it won't open, I enter my birthday. To my surprise, the box opens. Why is my birthday the password to this box? He arranges the pocket watch chain, and his tone remains composed.
Everything within it belongs to you. It's only natural to use your birthday.
His explanation makes me curious, so I use this opportunity to pick up the items and examine them carefully. It's my detector. He glances at me before raising rising from the workbench. Then he moves beside me.
You sound confident. Strictly speaking, it's your confiscated detector. You tried to use it during training. It was a valiant attempt to see when I would return. I found it at the entrance when I had just returned from handling certain matters.
No wonder I couldn't find it. It was with you the whole time. I make this teasing remark as I look at the other items. New and old objects of various sizes are well maintained. Every single one is related to me. Why did you keep them?
These are mementos of your Majesty's growth. I planned to give them to you on the day of your coronation. I didn't expect you to see them now.
When he reaches out to close the box, I stop him. You might as well give them to me now. And the pocket watch, while you're at it. It doesn't listen to you anymore. It runs too fast, and you have to fix it all the time. Click. Zane closes the box.
Since your Majesty gave it to me, there's no reason for it to be returned. In any case, being off by a few minutes or seconds isn't an issue. If it wants to run fast, then let it run fast. After all, is there anything in this world that forever remains unchanged?
Oh, I'm really excited to read Zane's card. We'll be reading it next Tuesday. I'm so excited, though. I've heard so many good things about Zane's card this time. Oops. Let's go ahead and get to Raphael. I'm really excited about Raphael's too. Although the harmony we displayed during the performance silenced some rumors, they always seem to quickly resurface. I have a vague sense that someone is manipulating the public opinion behind the scenes, so I launch an investigation. Meanwhile, the Royal Blessing event proceeds as scheduled. I'm busy once more. It's finally over. As the Empress, I must bestow fresh flowers and coins minted for the celebration to my people. They represent the Empire's blessing. A day of handling practically everything has left me somewhat overwhelmed, but I still try my best to maintain my composure. If someone offers me a pitcher of water, girl, don't take it. Don't take it. Don't, ma'am. I turn and realize it's Raphael. Oh, ma'am, take it. Take it. I turn and realize it's Raphael. He had, blended in with the crowd. Hi. You're still here, Your Quintessence?
I'm also an Imperial citizen, so I should receive a blessing.
Of course. I raise my eyebrow and hand over the last flower. Oh. Oh no, Raphael. It's your favorite creature. Raphael is about to take it when a fluffy creature with a long tail and black ears suddenly leaps up and snatches the blossom.
The audacity! Your Majesty, I shall retrieve the flower.
Do you need to get it back?
It offended Your Majesty.
I am not offended at all. It's unnecessary. There's a rule saying that blessings can only be given to humans. It's also an Imperial citizen.
I shall thank Your Majesty on its behalf.
Why? Do you know that little creature?
It lives nearby and normally visits the Sanctide Chapel's garden to look for food.
Raphael's tone is nonchalant. The Sanctide Chapel has a garden?
Every flower and tree is a miracle of nature, and being in nature's presence allows people to cast aside distracting thoughts. It's not open to the public yet. However, I can give you a tour if you're interested, Your Majesty.
Sure. I was just kind of thinking while he was talking here. It's kind of interesting that they've placed Raphael in kind of this religious role. I know that he's like a god and he's definitely around religious roles, but this one kind of feels more I don't know. It feels very the only way I know how to describe it is like generic. Not in a bad way, but it feels very what you would expect a religious role to be, sort of thing. So I just think it's kind of interesting that that's where they put him. It makes sense, but it's kind of neat seeing him in an actual role like that. This is the first time I've visited the Sanctide Chapel's rear garden. Plants I can't identify grow freely throughout the area. As Raphael said, this place does allow people to cast aside distracting thoughts. Leaves sway in the breeze as schools of fish silently glide among them.
They're holograms. They aren't real.
Oh. I enter the garden's depths. The path is made of floating stone with an unusual texture. A faint scent of something fermenting drifts through the air. Laden with purple fruit clusters, vines hang from curved metal frames. These are grapes, yes? I've seen similar plants in the royal family's ancient tomes. Throughout the years, plants have evolved beyond their original form to adapt to this planet. But this grapevine has remained unchanged from what I've seen in illustrations. I reach out to touch its leaves.
Be careful. It's poisonous.
Oh. They seem graceful yet deadly. I can't help but be reminded of someone I know.
Sometimes what's truly deadly is those who are too bold for their own good. Poison is the least of one's worries.
Oop. Raphael picks a fruit and hands it to me.
Will Your Majesty be that person?
You seem to suit that archetype more. Assuming Raphael won't harm me in this situation, I take one grape and put it in my mouth. As expected, it has a sweet, refreshing flavor. Raphael looks somewhat surprised.
Your Majesty is courageous. This is actually a grapevine.
Plants in the cosmos have long since lost their former appearance. You managed to obtain this plant and cultivate it well. It must have taken a considerable amount of effort. Intending to carefully examine its purple, crystalline skin, I pick another grape. Oop, kitty cat. Unexpectedly, that little creature darts out again. It snatches the grape from my hand and runs off to play with it. Does it dislike me? Raphael, upon hearing this,
On the
laughs.
contrary. It was the former emperor's plaything and was constantly tortured for entertainment. Then it escaped.
Oh, sweet thing.
It wandered into the Sanctide Chapel's property, discovered that food would occasionally be present, and stubbornly refused to leave.
Well, yeah, you fed it, so I don't know what you expected.
Despite its greed for food, it's cautious. Therefore, its appearance here proves that it doesn't dislike being in your presence.
Raphael picks a cluster of grapes and places it in my palm.
Here's your compensation. You're different from the previous emperors.
Oh, is it because I'm beautiful? I hold the grapes and look in the direction where the little creature had run off to. I won't be like those dead rulers. Not in my politics, not in my end.
That's something to look forward to.
Yes,
If your majesty is willing, you're welcome to taste the wine once it's ready.
absolutely.
It's late. You should head back,
Oh,
your
no.
majesty.
Maybe. Or, hear me out. I could just sleep over. I'm just saying. Raphael turns to leave. Feeling the substantial weight in my hand, I call out his name.
You have something to say to me?
Yes. I haven't given you a blessing yet. I rummage through my pockets only to freeze. I have no more flowers. There are only coins. Raphael accepts the coin bearing the Empress's portrait. His fingers pause. I'm not sure if it's my imagination, but there seems to be a gentle smile on his face.
This is perfect. I accept your majesty's blessing.
Okay. Oh, thanks, Rafi. All right. I'm excited for Raphael's. We'll be going through Raphael's next Tuesday. Let's go ahead and check out Silas's. Now, I've already gone through Raphael. I keep saying Raphael. I've already gone through Silas's. Oh, I forgot that you guys, you didn't need to put the song in. You didn't need to put the song in. Since the play received great acclaim, the court decided to invite reporters into the palace for rehearsals. This will be an opportunity to enhance my reputation. The reporters even sent out a gossip bot to record today's rehearsal. We'll be going through the scene of the devil transforming into a handsome man so that he can seduce humans. Ain't gonna take much to seduce me with this man. Within the majestic, vast music hall, music from a pipe organ flows from Silas's fingers. Yeah, handsome. As the piece ends, he rises and bows. Then he gently kisses the back of my hand.
My dearest, beautiful lady, it is an honor to play this piece for you. Tomorrow night, delights will ensue. So please allow me to invite you to one dance. I can't wait to see you again, which isn't happenstance.
Will be saying a lot of me. That music was beautiful, sir. My heart is moved, and I'm compelled to accept an invitation from a connoisseur. Silas looks up, his gaze carrying a boldness that doesn't match his line in the script. He's deviating.
Stop! The rehearsal is over. It was perfect.
Was it?
We need that kind of graceful bearing.
Yeah, it's almost like we have chemistry. The director excitedly heaps up praise. When he leaves, I withdraw my hand from Silas's palm. Too bad he can't see the look in your
Chaos
eye.
could never produce a refined, elegant gentleman. Besides,
As he speaks, Silas waves the script.
it says here that you're supposed to fall in love with me. I didn't sense any romantic feelings from you either.
No? Are you sure? You can look again. Actually, you can try by putting your lips to mine.
Your Majesty, fooling the audience is enough. There's no need to exhaust ourselves trying to fool each other.
Recording complete.
Oh.
Her Majesty
Oh my God.
and Chaosi's sovereign
No.
share a deep spiritual connection. They're smitten with each other. After the rehearsal ended, they couldn't bear to part.
Could you not go? Can you go away? Well, who are you? Who sent you? Get out of here.
Your country's reporters always have that same old style.
Guards, please. Before I can continue, a mass of red mist has already enveloped the gossip bot. It shoves it out of the music hall.
I barely exerted myself. You're welcome.
Thanks, I guess. The rehearsal comes to an end. I sit by the fountain while Silas stands off to the side. The coronation ceremony and rehearsals have kept me incredibly busy. Meanwhile, he has nothing to worry about. I can't help but feel envious. You're so relaxed. Aren't you afraid that being away from Chaosy for too long might give someone the chance to act out of line? A droplet of water splashes upward, and Silas gently wipes it away with his finger.
No one has played that pipe organ for a long time. Don't you like music?
The music hall has its own sound system. Music can continuous play without a performer.
I think music sounds the most beautiful when it's played by a person. Every note is under your own control.
Our gazes meet, and Silas's lips curl into a smile.
And by that logic, it's better to strike first than worry about their betrayal. I'll give them an opportunity to misbehave on a silver platter.
Of course you will. You left on purpose. You left Chaosy to make them show their hand. To use the Empress for your own schemes. Silas, you're audacious. My feigned indignation is caught by Silas's nonchalant words.
You brought me to your territory because you wanted to test my character. Both of us are getting what we need to win.
You seem pleased with yourself for seeing through my intentions, Silas.
Your Majesty is overthinking it.
Am I? As Silas speaks, he sits down beside me.
It's not because I'm particularly clever. I can tell because...
Because?
You and I are kindred spirits.
Are we? Are we? Okay, I guess. That was so good. That was good. I really liked Silas's. I really like Silas's now, but I did read Silas's card, and so I'm really excited to see how this one concludes and where it sits in the card. Below, let's go ahead and get to our last one, which is Caleb's. Chapter 2. What you got for us, Colonel? I guess it's Marshall. After the first act of the play ends, many praise the connection between Caleb and me. Just when everyone thought the two nations might be able to coexist peacefully.
Stop!
Oh. The music pauses, and I move my foot off of Caleb's for the 6th time.
Your Majesty, High Marshal, forgive me for being blunt, but the first dance will represent the Empire's dignity at the coronation ceremony.
I mean, it was an accident.
Your Majesty, we need to be more focused.
I am focused.
My shoes aren't important, but the Empire's dignity is a serious matter.
Listen. The music starts again. I can't help but feel annoyed because of Caleb's sincere expression. The Federation recently snatched the Lorne Galaxy's long-haul vessel protection line for next year. It was done under the Empire's nose, and now they're putting on an act. But if I ask for the goods directly, he'll simply make a joke and ignore it.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. No. They've been having Caleb use that voice a lot more recently, and listen. Caleb's voice suddenly resounds, and I snap back to reality. He tightens his grip on my hand. I was just thinking about tomorrow night's performance. I flash a smile and use the music's rhythm to move closer to him. I'd like to hear your perspective. Why did the hunter refuse to accept the goddess's love?
Perhaps in the hunter's eyes, the goddess was only treating him as a plaything. Or he knew that their love was destined for tragedy. For him, an unequal love is a room without windows. Entering it would mean he must abandon his identity and purpose as a hunter.
Is this how you feel,
And
Caleb?
for someone who yearns for freedom, this would be a form of self-destruction.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Do you also yearn for freedom?
We aren't the same. But I can say one thing is for certain. That kind of self-destruction would be more agonizing than having your foot stepped on 7 times.
Sorry. My smile freezes, which only brings amusement to Caleb's eyes. He infuriates me to no end. I take a deep breath and continue maintaining my smile. I also think the two of you aren't alike. You're a smart man. Surely you're aware that some things are worth more than abstract notions of freedom.
That depends on what's being offered.
Mining rights to 3 resource planets on the border. In exchange, you hand over the starship production lines you stole. I cut to the chase, but Caleb laughs. Hey, it's not funny. I'm trying to be diplomatic. Yes, and I'm trying to be diplomatic. Stop laughing at me.
Unfortunately, I'm not particularly interested in mining rights. Why don't we make a bet instead?
Smiling, he puts a magnetic strip card into my hand.
But if you lose, you'll have to do me a favor. You won't be humiliated or anything of that nature. After all, I'm a clever man.
We have a deal. A new song starts to play. I take the initiative and change my moves, but he follows me perfectly.
Your dancing has improved considerably.
Is that it? As our hands separate, I take the card back. But Caleb shifts his palm. The card and I are pulled to him. The struggle is discreet yet intense. The music reaches its finale, and I'm about to grasp the card when... That familiar face moves closer. My steps falter, but the song doesn't end until a second later. With hands on my waist, Caleb locks me in his embrace, his warm breath tinged with amusement.
I won.
I'll let you win. Okay. I come to my senses, only to find that Caleb has taken the card. I huff and pull away. We agreed to a deal, so what do you want?
Ever since I've returned, there have only been banquets and diplomatic obligations.
Yes? As he speaks, he grasps my wrist, and his other hand brushes against my cheek. His fingers touch my hair, that's damp because of the sweat.
I'd like to have dinner with you in a few days.
Okay, I guess. I am really excited to go through Caleb's also. I'm really excited to see what it's about contextually. I know there's been a lot of conversation about Caleb's, so I'm really interested to see what it's all about, what it comes to. You know, it seems that a lot of people have a lot of different interpretations from it. So it'll be interesting to see what my interpretation comes from it as well. But that is all we have for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really love to see you guys around. I also have an Instagram and Blue Sky where I post nearly every day. I also stream every Tuesday at noon PST on YouTube. Next Tuesday, we will be going through Raphael and Zane's cards along with the second chapter of 2 Hour Yesterday. And if you're interested, I did stream yesterday, the day before, on last Tuesday, where I went through Xavier and Silas's card and the first chapter of 2 Hour Yesterday. But until then, keep an eye out for tomorrow night when I'm going to go through the rest of the minigame. I will have everything all built up, so it'll probably be a little bit of a longer episode, but I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. Have a great rest of your week, and as always, stay safe out there, hunters.